So in this video, I'm going to show you two handy features for dealing with text in different columns. The first is called Concatenate, the second is text to columns. A lot of times when you download stuff from programs like iNow, for example, you end up with text that's in two different columns, and say you want those to be combined into one just name column, and you don't want to sit there and have to retype everything. You can use this formula called Concatenate to do this. So what if I click on C2 and I say equals, and then I type in concatenate, and then I'm going to say A2, and I'm going to say B2, and hit enter, you'll notice that it gives me the names. The only problem, of course, is they're together and I need a space. So I can fix that. If I come over here and I say enter, and I'm just going to space one time, and I'm going to drag that space down. So then I'm going to come over here and say A2, B2, C2. And I hit enter, and when I autofill, you'll notice now there's the space. So I took first name, I can drag this over so I don't have to see very much of it, last name, and then I get my names here. Now here's one of the things you have to realize. If I copy this, one of the things that's really important is I choose paste values. You notice if I just choose paste, it just says reference, so it gives me an error. But if I choose paste values, then it gives me those names. So I can then concatenate first name, space, last name, and I get the right names here, and I can paste them anywhere I want, ensuring, of course, that I use paste values. And then once I have these names, I'm good to go with that column. Now, on the other hand, sometimes you get names that come out like this and you want to separate them, and you can use text to columns to do that. So if I click here in D19 and I go to the data tab, you'll see text to columns. So I'm going to click on it. So no data was selected. So I'm going to go over here and choose those. I'll say next, and they're separated by space. You'll notice down here it gives me the preview. So I hit next, and then I finish, and now it took those names here that I pasted and then split them back up again. So on this top section, you can use concatenate to combine columns. You can use text to columns to separate them.